have noticed in your workplaces that sometimes communication within a group goes really well, and sometimes it does not. It's fraught with conflict and disagreement, and we can see egos are present. It's very hard for us to come to any sort of decision-making or conclusions. Emotions are present, they're really big, and people leave these meetings feeling perhaps worse than when they came to the meetings. It's an important ingredient when we think about our workplace communications to be able to identify, well, what's the difference in situations when communications are going really well and when communications are destructive? Just one of the critical ingredients to successful communication is our ability to find joint truth or shared logic. When we are in discussions where we have multiple ideas and different perspectives, what happens from our brain's perspective is that our negativity bias takes center stage. Our negativity bias looks for the things that are different. And when it looks for the things that are different, what shows up within each of our brains is our own master saboteur, the judge. We're judging ourselves, we're judging other people, we're judging the circumstances. When we stay in that negativity bias, conflict ensues, and it's very difficult for us to get out of that conflict. We can't stop the negativity bias from happening, but what we can do is dial up our emotional intelligence skills to notice that we're looking through negativity bias and turn on skills like empathy, interpersonal relationships, emotional self-awareness, impulse control, and optimism. And when we turn on those skills, we actually move our perspective and look for the shared truth. We look for the joint truth. We look for the shared logic. When we start to see alignment, that's when we can start to move ourselves forward, because we're cultivating wellness emotions, connections between each other, and belonging. And our brain, our IQ, functions much more effectively in that space than in the negative space.